Welcome to Real Good Fishin' Buddies. In this episode, we'll take a look at some of the best moments from the 2011 season.
Yeah.
Our first clip comes from one of our last outings, as Mark catches a beautiful late fall largemouth.
We got a chilly morning here, about 50 degrees. Working a big brush hog. We gotta drop off right along the weeds here and one in right there. There we go. Nice fat pig feeding in here right along the weed line. He's measuring just shy of 17. A nice fat chunky bass. I'm gonna grab a quick picture and get him back in the water so he can grow up.
Big bass were aplenty this season. Just take a peek at this 5-pound hog reeled in by Chuck.
Oh, big old slab, man.
Our next clip comes from a trip down to Dale Hollow Lake, where we gave it all we had for one of those elusive 5-pound smallies.
You get the net? I'm getting it. Oh yeah. Nice surf fish. I'll say that. Not bad.
And even though we missed out on some of those big fish down in Tennessee, there were plenty of big ones left in Michigan.
We finally found a pattern last night out here by these weed beds. Found out the bass had moved up on them. Probably looking for some spawning places, so I found a nice little outcrop. And it just goes to show you just got to keep with it, because yesterday was tough. We fished all morning, all day.
Small finesse worms were the hot ticket this spring. Just check out this nice bass that Mark slammed while throwing a Zoom trick worm.
Picked him up just inside the reeds here. Ooh, this is a nice fish. Might get caught in your line. The joys of two-person filming. I'm coming up front. I'll go over you. Nice bass. Oh, he's got some pike damage in him. Come here, buddy. There we go. Going after my purple trick worm. Pull him right out of the reeds.
Now, we don't always just catch bass on Real Good Fishin' Buddies. Check out this angry pike that we picked up on Lake Orion.
From a dam. That's a decent sized pike. It's probably 30. Maybe a little bigger. There you go.
Test the limits of our net.
Stop moving. Oh, he's like right at the max behind the net.
As the summer dragged on, it became quite clear. If you weren't throwing a Zoom brush hog, you weren't catching bass.
I'm working a brush hog. Working a brush hog just like Chris is working a swim jig like a bluegill. And another beautiful sage-like bass.
Sure, there were a lot of hot baits this year, but if I had to pick the bait of 2011, it'd have to be the swim jig.
I think we found a school here. I could do this all day, baby. Swim jigs, late summer. These guys are
Now pay close attention to the markings on that bass I just caught, as I roll a side-by-side from a bass I caught last year in the exact same spot. While we've caught a lot of different species of fish on Real Good Fishin' Buddies, we never quite managed to catch a spotted bass. That was until we went down to Dale Hollow.
I don't know.
That's a pretty nice fish.
Are you kidding?
That's a pretty nice fish. The hammer swim bait, baby. Dale Hollow. Upon further review, we've got a spot. It's a big spot, 16-incher, 2.5 pounds.
2011 was the best year yet for the Real Good Fishin' Buddies. We caught personal bests and new species, traveled to different states and new lakes, but most importantly, we introduced new buddies to the world of fishing. Here's to a 2012 full of big fish, good times, and great memories. Thanks for watching.